Hello. I guess I'm like doing every other day, but okay. I don't know. YouTube's supposed to do some changes. Can we? um. So we'll see what happens. Um. I was listening to something on Tumblr, and it was like some guy dressed up as a preacher thing, and he was preaching, and I was like, this guy, he hadn't really did his homework. A lot of people that preach, they don't do their homework in theology, and they don't do their homework in any manner. They make to me, some of them they make noise, and sometimes make enough noise you get a nice rhythm and beat. Um, but the thing is, I think we have to keep in mind if we all look at maps and look at a globe or a map of the world, where you can look at Africa and the continent of Europe and Asia, and you can look at North America, and you can look at South America, and you can see the similarities. Even Italy reminds me with that little Sicily there of of Florida in a sense, you know. Um, so there's a lot of similarities, and also in the weather, and also in the type of people that it would produce. You know, like we're all saying, oh, we all came out of Africa, but we have a perfectly good continent, South America, that's a mirror image. Uh, South America and Africa basically are mirror, like they're like almost the same shape, the same latitude, and all this, and um, there's a lot of similarities. And what we need to understand is that white people had invaded these lands. Africa was invaded by Caucasians or Anglo-Saxon or whatever, um, to Africa to basically to rob and pillage. You know, they had homes and stuff. They just, you've been fighting war, and and you just been going around killing and hanging people on those crosses to signify where you're now in control, and going on and raping and pillaging some more. Um, to acquire goods and properties for the kings and queens of Europe, of basically France, Spain, uh, and England, and even the Italians, they had a foot in there too. Pope was, uh, they were like what you might call uh, uh, what the Pigletons had sort of got birth from. That's original assassins, elite soldiers that um, felt they were on a higher calling, so they could break all the Ten Commandments. Who cares? And plus, that was the whole thing about it. Anyway, so but we're not, I'm saying we're not looking at the reality. It's not like, oh, we all came over here on boats, but it's pretty obvious if they were European, they came from London and France and Spain. No, bear with me now, okay? They're on the other side of the Atlantic, which is a long way. Even today, I think it's like a month boat trip. So, or maybe it's only 2 weeks boat trip now today. So, it's so, and yes, um, as you realize, right after they came here, yes, they did get trains. Yes, they did get better boats. Yes, they did get cars. It's because we had that here. We had electricity. We had all that stuff. That's why they were trying to find, like when they say the fountain of youth and all this stuff. They were here to rob and pillage, and they just moved into already existing house. That's why you see now our infrastructure is crumbling, because they think they don't need black people, because of the simple fact is that they have made some horrible errors, and most of our new technology is going overseas, and it's just because it's just because the Caucasian race is more of a war race, not as clever in taking care of its gift of life and food. Oh well, and so they so there were people already here of different hues with melon in them. Okay, white people invaded. They came from Spain. They came from France, England, Europe, in the modern day Germany. Remember World War II? They came over here. Italians came over here as thieves and rapists, as robbers. Look at all the old black and white movies and see if I'm wrong. It's all there documented there. They came over here on boats. Ellison Island. Okay? Think about it. We didn't come over boats. This is our fucking land. Thank you very much. So, that's the reason why they miss information and the schools are so terrible. And that's why they attack the women. And it's the worst thing in the world to be a teen pregnancy. But it's okay for men to be promiscuous and have numerous sex partners. You see the dysfunction there? Don't forget to whoop your kids now. We want them fucked up now. Good luck, African American preachers fucking up those kids.